Hey guys, here we go. Welcome to Thursday Night Sim Racing on LFM. Here we are, hi live. Thanks for joining us.
Left side, clear left.
Today's plan is to be doing F4. GT3, hopefully. We'll see how things go with registrations. I see their last race was cancelled.
It exit looks clear.
And then wrap up the evening with some MX5. If we have to with the GT3, we'll swap to TCRs.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
And we're gambling with ELO. We're still getting periodic wheel issues. Trying to figure that out before we go through the last-ditch effort of buying a new wheel and ditching Thrustmaster. Leaning towards Moza. Purely on price, but we'll see. We're out doing some practice. Figure try and drum up some interest for the F4 race. Last I saw, we had 10 people registered. They made some improvements to the track for LFM, adding some curbs to prevent some cheaters. So we'll see how that goes.
Clear right. Yellow flag.
So if you're
Right side's clear.
tuned in and you want to race, join us. Love to have you guys out.
B6.
Really wish both Microsoft and maybe NVIDIA would make some improvements following their January 2026 Windows update on performance. I'm not getting terrible issues with the GPU, but there's definitely a drop in performance.
That's 20 minutes to go. 20
Tends
minutes.
to have a overall effect. Both in like minor stutters on frames, but also my VR positioning. It kind of floats around sometimes, so you'll see me resetting my VR view over time. It tends to float around more than it has recently. Got about 9 minutes. Should probably put up a actual time in game here. That way I can see real world time. I always said, why would I want that? But here we are. Yeah, see? Just little floats. It just floats around and resets a bit. Alright, so we're P4. Not sure how that puts us in lap times because my sidekick is saying we're 1 minute slower than the other drivers.
Yellow flag, watch out.
Kick driver bibbing.
Cold tires all round.
Phew.
Alright, Kevin, we need to watch the track limits.
Oh, that's not optimal.
The leader's just done a 144.6.
Alright, let's try and get this lap in. Still about 7 minutes to go till server's up. If you're finding us for the first time, we're racing Assetto Corsa
New fastest lap
on
for Ferrario.
lowfuelmotorsport.com, or also known as LFM. It's a
Yellow flag.
pretty solid free platform for ranked racing, supporting
The leader has just done a
multitude of
142.5.
we scuffed it. Multitude
Track
of
limits. This lap will be deleted.
well, multiple sim titles such as Assetto Corsa, ACC, LMU. I think they do some rally. I forget, or if they used to. I think they do some race room, or they did. I can't recall. But if you race anything other than Assetto Corsa, it's worth checking it out if you're looking for some ranked racing. Still don't know where we are in comparison to the lead times. It's raining particles. Because my sidekick is still telling me we're over a minute.
P5. Yellow flag. Okay, Kevin, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
But we don't have 15 minutes, crew chief.
Your front tyres are cold. Sector 1 time's okay. Yellow flag, caution.
Some good time made up there. We're up. Yo! Well, thanks for the
Sector 2
follow.
time is good.
Bash your dash. I think that's how you say it. Oh, we got another one? Is the app for current speed, max speed, and min speed publicly available? Let me take a look at what your app you're talking about. Let me look, because I don't see the apps that you're actually referring to, because those are
You're currently
on
4.0
SibHub.
seconds off the pace. That was
You mean speed or
146.5.
the lap times at the top? Is that what you're asking about? Oh, or are you talking about what's on the bottom of the screen that shows the gears? So those are all the speed red, white, green. Okay, yeah, sorry. Those are all SimHub apps. They are publicly available on there. If you go into our Discord and just ping me, that will get my attention later on today. to get you that information if you're interested in using SimHub. I don't use SimHub when I'm racing. I use it purely for streaming so that you guys can see some different info than what I do. So you kind of get a cleaner look. If you in-game, I use apps such as Sidekick,
142.0.
which gives me my gear, my speed, lap time, gives me options to choose to see gap ahead, gap behind, and other data, my fuel and my tire pressures, and some pedal inputs. I then use CMRT, which gives me some leaderboard information, a track map, lap delta information with sectors stuff, and tire information. I use CMRT because I like it with how well it's legible to read in VR. And then I also have a fuel app. I forget the proper name of it, but I'm sure if you look to Overtake, there you can look for a set of course a fuel app, you'll find it on there. While we're saying thanks. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, I don't know if I would use SimHub if I was in triples or single monitors or not. I've never gone that way since going PC. I've been straight to VR, and the in-game maps have been more than adequate for me, so I don't need to do SimHub. But yeah, hit me up. I should probably create something that shows all the apps that I use, but not that you see my in-game apps on there, but you would when I do replay review. So we got about...
Your skin is okay.
No time left for the race because that's my cue in there. So let's get out of the practice server, make our way over to the race server, and go for there. Server is empty, so let's see if we can fill it. Looks like we got 18 people registered on here. So let's take a quick gander, shall we? Let's take a gander together. There we go. So with myself, Mason Raymond, Gabe Salazar, Matthew Roba, Oscar Chesta, Diago Texiera, Ruben Lampriere, Alexander Sherbakov, Lucas Menez, Orlando Eduardo Piera, Fabio Preto, Stereo Contos. I am butchering these names terribly. That's what you get for having Canadian English in your blood. Gabriel Chiliano, Carlos Davila, Gabriel Azevedo, Ken Scott, Yao Santana, and Lincoln Pod. So glad to see a bunch of a good crowd popping out for this. This is my first time racing F4 this week, so not sure what to expect in terms of pace. But let's get out on track. We'll take the aggressive setup and go from that. Let me fix OBS so that you guys can see again. And there we go. All right. So we're on soft
Pit exit looks
compounds.
Clear. Okay, Kevin, we've got 10 minutes to set a lap.
It is 23-27 air track temperature. So we'll try not to push too hard to make sure that we don't build up too much heat in the tires so that we can get a good couple push laps. Oh God. Wow. That was weird. I'm just like... car just kind of snapped on me a bit. Okay, here we go. Not too much heat in the tires. Start our first time by. Get close to here. Cut the line, get straight line speed. Oh, thank you, sir. You're a champ.
Car clear left.
If you get on power too early in that corner, no matter what car you're in, you kind of lose the rear with the camber and stuff, so you got to manage that. Almost came in too hot.
Yellow flag.
Lost it on exit. A little outside to get a good slipstream.
P2.
Puts on P2. 2.5 seconds back from P1. What the hell? That is insane. Okay, so we're gonna burn this lap and get back out there because we only had 1 lap of fuel remaining, and we'll just kind of I didn't want to be on track.
There's traffic behind. Keep your wits about you.
There we go. Allow them to get through, just so I'm not... Oh. Whew. That was dizzying. My like VR froze for a second and like locked on. It like actually felt like someone was grabbing my head and turning.
Yellow flag. Car clear left. Okay, Kevin. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left. Yellow flag.
Alright, we got 4.5 minutes or so.
The guy behind has just done a 148.0. Yellow flag, watch out.
All right.
P3.
Pushing a lap.
Yellow flag. Watch your rear tyre temperature on your right.
Ah,
Clear
okay,
right.
we're gonna go back to pits. Try and get some clean air.
Your exit's clear. Watch the white line.
P3 and we're second off, second and a half. Off, come on. How can you join the server? So you have to have registered an account on LFM and then registered for the race. And after that, you just kind of watch that session page and you should see a join session button up here. So if you haven't registered for the race, thank you, man. Appreciate the prompt.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
I apparently need to fix that link. It's a little bit broken. Not sure why it's appearing that way. Aw, come on. I had nothing but clear track when we came out of pits.
That's a new fastest lap for Raymond, 142.7.
42.6.
You're a second off the pace in Sector 1.
The link is the wrong solution, but the right answer. I'm confused.
Yellow flag.
This
The guy
lap
behind
is
has just
scuffed.
done a 147.0. Sector 2 is 2.9 off the pace.
So we're just gonna go back to pits for that. I think Math uses the wrong formula. It's still getting the right final results. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, it's we don't know what stage JVS is at as to whether he registered and everything and just doesn't know how to join the server, or if he's just new to LFM and hadn't registered for the race. So find out there. All right. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I couldn't improve on my time. Not that I think I was going to improve to the point that I can compete with these guys. Let me figure out how much fuel we're going to need. It's a 25-minute race. 34 liters. Fuel 37. A little overfueled, but we'll take that. Yeah, I'm three 3.2 seconds slower than P1 from pole position, and I'm in third. How? Where are you finding 3 seconds? That blows me away. Just blows me away how some people are able to get some great pace. Curious if you qualified on softs or mediums.
Okay, Kevin, get ready.
Okay, so we're loading this setup here. We got fuel, 37 liters, which I think is too much, but we'll see how it goes for now. And we're on hard tires. For those watching that are LFM users, but are on the fence about becoming patron, if it's not a question of cost, just wondering what you get out of it, you get custom liveries. Out of it, you get to make your own liveries and do some cool stuff like this, get a unique feel to it. There's some additional perks that you get as an LFM user with additional graphs and data information with your race results. I personally don't put too much value or stock in that, but I do enjoy having my own liveries on that. So it doesn't cost too much for the service that they provide. I think it cost me maybe like $10 a month Canadian. For service provide, happy to help cover the costs of well, can't cover the costs, but help contribute so that they can keep a great service running. If you feel the price is too high, I mean, hey, we all have our points. I think it took me nearly a year before I became Patreon because I didn't see the value in just having a livery, but over time I did. I'm like, you know what? They put in loads of work. They operate servers I use every day. So it was worth the shot to me. So alright, I got 17 seconds. Lights are gonna come up. I'll do my best to be interactive with you guys, but my skills are limited. Lights up.
Go, go, go!
Already gonna drive through for Lucas. Whew. Mason's fast. I think he's running some low aero. That's one thing I haven't looked at here.
Nice start, mate. Well done. On your left, clear left.
We almost lost exactly how he did, but we managed to save it. It was going through that corner. I realized, hey, Kevin, we're on hard tires. Have some limited grip. Be smart about this.
The gap to Raymond ahead is increasing. It's now 2.9 seconds.
Man, that guy just flew out of the box. Could be gearing too. I really enjoy Cavalli setups, but I feel sometimes, despite his best efforts, I think he comes a little bit short on the tautness and the optimal gearing. Or it's just me. Where does the name Hi come from? So
Me2.
It's just really an inside joke from
behind is pitching now.
the three founders of Hi. They would greet each other and kind of grew among all of us. joining Discord calls. We just say hi, and it just became the thing, and we all
Yellow
started.
flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
Oh, PE1 goes off, and we do
Cover
much of
track.
the same.
Keep it nice and tidy. Please, Kevin, keep it between the
That
white
was
lines or we'll get a
unfortunate.
penalty.
Yeah, so it was just one thing stemmed into another. It turned into a team just so that we recognized that we were all racing each other. Turned into some team liveries. We never take ourselves too seriously. And that was Hi Racing. And then when I started streaming, I wanted to get a community going. We decided that we were clear we wanted to keep Hi Racing closed to the friend group. And so I created Hi Live. So it had the same feel to it,
Yellow flag.
the association. And yeah, that's where we're at today. Who is that? Back? Interesting. Man. P1, 6.5 seconds. Like,
The guy behind has just done a 147.1.
like whatever he's done to his car, he's probably put more focus on mechanical grip, allowing him to run a little lower arrow. Probably some optimal gearing.
Your front tyres are cold.
Because he just takes off in the straights.
The gap to P3 behind is now 3.2. Okay, Kevin, the next car is a lap behind. Awesome stuff, mate. Keep it coming. That's 20 minutes to go.
Feel this is definitely a battle for P2.
Fastest lap for Raymond,
44.2.
146.4.
Ignore crew chief, he's a lap behind. But that was a 44.2 versus my 45.5. We got a couple runners on mediums, it looks like. Hey guys.
Yo.
Yo. It's just the Atom Galaxy, because I only caught the O.
Yep, that was
Yeah.
the O of the O.
Yeah, that was the O of the O. Atom Galaxy in the house. How's that livery coming along?
We're chugging
Going?
along. It's yeah, liveries take long.
Yeah, finer details.
New fastest lap for Raymond, 144.2.
Exactly, but I think I still have to do some big shapes and stuff, but yeah, little things here and there.
Nice.
Process. It's a
That lap was
process.
at
Yeah.
146.2.
There's a big series that Adam and a few others, such as Aruda and Noli, are taking part in. It's SROL, right?
Oh, she signed up for that. Yeah, SRO.
Yeah, SROL. 2.4-hour races.
No, dude, it's say the game out loud. Ah.
Say the game out loud.
Damn it! Damn it!
What do you mean?
Bachi, damn it!
What am I missing? Say the game out loud for Adam.
Any chat I'm in, you know, if
Yeah.
I'm in Sigi's chat, if I'm in Hi Live, you know, I'm not safe. I'm not safe, dude.
One saying Assetto Corsa. I'm so confused.
Be confused.
You haven't run F4 yet this week, have you?
No, I should be though, but I'm making a livery.
Boys are quick. Like,
Yeah, not surprised.
I qualified P3 and I was 3 seconds off pace.
The gap to P3 behind is increasing. It's now 7.4.
And he's running 43.7s right now. Where I'm like, whoo, 46.
Brutal, damn.
Yeah.
Son, brutal.
That's a new fastest lap for Raymond, 143.8.
It's home for my own mental health, Roger. Got it?
That last lap was a 146.2.
I was doom scrolling earlier today. Came across a couple shorts that were RV there yet related. Brought back fond memories. So one in particular. Person was driving the RV. Another character was out on the. You remember the long canyon jump?
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, person was driving the RV. The other individual was walking on the
Yellow
ramp,
flag.
and the driver starts going and clobbers him and knock him off the ramp, falling to his death. And as he falls, he's like, "You bitch!"
I get the vibes.
Yeah.
That's the vibe, dude. 100%.
I'll see you on the other side.
Exactly, dude. Exactly. Just a plea for help.
Well done, Kevin.
Yep.
You're looking really good. Come on, keep your
Guys
focus.
from above.
15 minutes remaining. 15 minutes to go.
I was like, "No way, that's the leader. No, that's the
car in
back
front of
marker
us
up
is
ahead."
now 1 lap behind.
Yao Santana. .43.7 is fast lap by the leader. Damn. 2.5 seconds slower than that.
Okay.
All right, what are we gonna do, buddy? Awesome, thank
Clear
you.
right.
That was a very late decision. I feel like that's an area where time can be made, but I just don't know how.
The gap to Teixeira behind is increasing. It's now 9.4. New fastest lap for Raymond, 1:43.7.
All right, Raymond, you can slow down now. Don't need to show off.
That lap was at 1:45.7.
I get little moments of panic when I brake and the front locks up and you feel the deadness in the wheel because you have no front end grip, and my head goes like, oh god, the wheel's disconnected again.
The gap to Raymond ahead is increasing. It's now 18 seconds. That's a new fastest lap for Raymond, 1:43.4.
Yeah, my thrust faster wheel has put the fear of God in me, the sim racing gods.
Alright, Kevin, halfway home, fuel's good.
It's not the way one wants to feel about their wheel. You're not wrong. I would just like to get into the 44s.
You got 10 minutes left, 10 minutes to go. Great driving, keep it up.
I'm getting closer to the 44.
Okay, Kevin, you've used half your fuel. Fastest lap for Raymond, 1:43.3.
He's just like pulling 2 seconds on me every
Your
single
lap
lap.
time was
That's
at
insane.
1:45.2. The gap to P1 ahead is increasing. It's now 19 seconds.
You don't say. Like 18/100ths away from a 44. I think we're gonna get it, like, just barely. But we can say we did it.
That's your quickest lap.
Yeah, boys, 44.92.
Let's go.
Yeah, we're only a second and a half off P1's pace.
Oh yeah.
So you're saying there's a chance?
Yellow flag.
What do you mean
Okay,
leaderboard
Kevin,
shows
the next car
LFM
is
rating
2
delta?
laps behind.
What do you mean on that? Like, it should show. I'm sorry, looking at memory. Should show the gaps ahead.
Car left. Clear left.
Positions gained. No, I don't think the position gains worked all that well. Like, all the information you see is real-time data from the race. Not much wheel-to-wheel racing going on tonight. Everybody's really spread out.
Yellow flag. That's 5 minutes to go. Come on, keep it together. We'll be on the podium here.
What do you mean by rating delta? Like, in terms of how you're ranked compared to others on the LFM server? Like, in this race, I'm ranked number 1. Based on ELO, is that what you're referring to? I think if this shows a number at the beginning of our names, then yes,
The
that's
next car is
the
1 lap behind.
LFM ranking based on the sign up form. I can't remember if I kept that displayed or not when I had to edit the leaderboard.
Car right. Clear right.
Woo! Oh. Is that what that number is? Like the up down arrow? I thought it was that kind of makes more sense, I guess. So I thought that number was supposed to represent number of positions lost or gained throughout the race. But whenever I looked at it, I'm like, that doesn't make sense. Because I'd see drivers and it would be like, they gained 7 positions. I'm like, no, they didn't. Right? Or they lost 8 positions. I'm like, no, they didn't.
2 minutes to go. 2 minutes. That was a 146.1.
So it makes sense. So
off the pace.
The SimHub app that I'm using right there for the leaderboard is a lovely lovely plugin. A lovely, there's a word, I can't think of the other word right now, but I think if you look for lovely SimHub, you would find it. And it has some integration into LFM, I believe. Just, yeah, lovely dashboard. Thanks. I don't know why I couldn't think of that.
Kevin, the next car is
it has some integration to LFM, because if you have the paid membership, you can link it to your LFM. And so I guess maybe they have programs so it pulls that data and can calculate it. So I never thought that was a thing. So I'll have to look into that. That's kind of cool. The more you know.
New fastest lap for Raymond, 143.1.
All right. So we're coming on to start our final lap here. You're exploring. I have to double check those commands. I made those a long time ago. See what's relevant.
Bring it on home.
See what we can add. Try and make some Twitch specific ones. Oh, I can't read that. That is way too long. That's a dad joke, I presume.
Yellow flag.
Oh, that's the lore. High lore.
Yellow flag, clear left.
I was at the library and asked if they had any books on paranoia. The librarian replied, "Yes, they're right behind you." Nice. All right.
Wow,
We did not
well done,
win,
Kevin.
crew chief. Just P1 finished so far ahead of us that he quit the server. And we think we won. All right. We can go check the replay, see lap 1, see if there was anything going on there. Let's see how people are doing on the race. Looks like we lapped up to P6, I think, is where we are, because a bunch of cars have finished. on that. So we'll take a quick gander. All right, here we go. I really need to make this more smoother. What VR? I've got the HP Reverb G2. So when I originally was going VR, I planned to go VR, buy a new computer before the world ended in 2020. Was saving up my dollars to build a PC and all that fun stuff. And then the world came to an end, and I had wanted to go to a local um, sim racing arcade to try VR out and all that. But COVID hit. That didn't happen. And so I decided to buy the HP Reverb G1 at the time, used. Got a pretty good deal on it. And it was fine up until the moment I left it in. I need some audio. Left it in direct sunlight. We were getting some windows replaced, had all the blinds removed, and yeah, left out in direct sunlight. Burned the lenses, so had to buy myself new VR, and that was the G2. Oh no! Your ad break is over. Really? I got ad break here. We'll just pause it here. I didn't realize. Yeah, I mistimed that one. All right. Damn. I did not realize we had a ad break there. Yeah, so got the HP Rebird G2 for the VR. I originally had a G1. I left it in direct sunlight accidentally during some home renovations, burned the lenses, and bought myself the G2. So been fairly happy with it. Right now, like looking at the current offers of VR, I'm not inclined to go to Meta, to the Quest. Just I don't know, just not really my thing. I've heard probably a lot of people dislike their software. Ends up making things more complicated than it should be for PC usage. So yeah, we're just sitting here. I technically still have 30 seconds left on a 3-minute ad break. For everybody else, I guess. Curious as to how you only got a short ad break. So that's interesting. Yeah, the Steam VR is of interest. You're good as well. Interesting. Fantazi, thanks for popping in. Appreciate it. Yeah, Steam. That is weird because mine was showing that it was a 3-minute ad. So we got to start here. Yeah, the Steam VR is of interest. I think that's the one that perks my interest the most out of everything. But that's going to come down to the cost, right? Like, and the issue right now is I look at the current VRs, they're freaking expensive unless you go with the Quest. And it's just, it's really hard to justify that cost right now. Yeah, that was, let's see how we both kind of lost the rear, but I was able to save it just enough. Yeah, it's really hard to justify the cost of like over $1,000 Canadian for the headset. There's the big screen too, which has my, oh Oh my goodness. Oh, that's... Wow. Let's look at that back. Rewind. That turned into... I feel like that's going to be the shot that we want.
Issue.
Yeah, here, let me...
I got a 5 stream streak. Let me share that.
Nice. Let's go, Adam.
I'm just spend it on lotion.
Yeah, spend it on lotion.
Adam Galaxy just redeemed lotion. Gotta keep it lubricated.
He goes off, collects a couple others, and just turns into absolute chaos. Oh my goodness. That is, ugh. Absolutely mayhem. Something so innocent, you think you're safe, get whacked a couple times. What is this guy doing? It's one way to shuffle it. So they all go off. He does a great job at avoiding. Oh, why? You're doing great, you spin it. Why now? Hold the brakes, buddy. Like... Be self-aware. Even if you don't have anything telling you that there's cars coming, no radar, no screen, like you can't look to your right. At least be like, hey, there's a live track here. There could be cars coming through. Maybe I should hold the brakes. Just maybe. This isn't real life. I mean, we watched an F4 race earlier today. They did one lap race in the 30 minutes they had. Essentially, they started, 3 cars remained on the grid at the start. 1 car went off into the sand, like nothing crazy. Oh, just broken suspension, can't turn. And they spent the rest of the race under safety car, red flag conditions, which they don't end the time. And so they ended up doing a one lap sprint race at the end of time. Like, what the hell was that? Like they were using like Tonka trucks to pick up and remove the cars. It was so bad. I don't think you could give a real life driver that benefit of the doubt. Like, because I think they were all well enough aware how dangerous this could be for a rejoin, and then how much crap they would get in for that kind of rejoin. So I don't think I could cut some slack. We've got a few minutes left here. I'm going to take a look at the GT3 sign up sheet just so I don't miss the beat. We got 5 people registered for GT3. I've got to make a decision. TCR, how's that? That's 24, and it's got 4 minutes left. All right, guys, I'm going to make the swap. We're going to go to TCR and do some TCR in VR at Mexico and have fun in that. We're going to unregister from the GT3 race because there is just not enough signups to make that work. So this way it gives you time if you're interested in racing with us. We are now in TCR. The next TCR starts in 6 minutes. Sign up closes in 4. So head on over and dude, it says I want to do GT3. There's just not enough drivers to do it.
with 4 minutes left, and the fact that the last race was canceled with one driver registered, I just can't do an unranked race on stream. It really is not enjoyable. I mean, even we look at this race outside of lap 1, there wasn't much going on. So yeah, no, I appreciate I appreciate Egan for GT3. I really wanted to do it, but we are doing TCR next with that. So I think what we'll do is we'll get a couple laps in practice now, and I think the other part is we'll be smart and make sure we start an ad roll in that time to get our ads back on point. So yeah, I don't like hitting you guys with ads so soon. Usually I have them run as 3-minute ads within 1 hour. Oh yeah, good point. Is it 10? Let me check the results. I'll pull up the web browser so that you guys can see it too. So no, he gains 57. I gained 8. So I am curious as to how that works. What are we getting hit with here? Mr. Boeing 787, thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. So it's welcome in. GT3 dead every day except for weekends. Usually not, but oddly this week, like, Suzuka surprised me. Like, I don't know if people dislike it for whatever reason. I've typically been able to get a GT3 races in on weekdays and during streams. Sometimes track dependent, having to make swaps like this last minute. Maybe it's a thing where it's better earlier in the week than it is later in the week. So yeah, it's unfortunate. I've been enjoying it for sports car series. We drive in Europe, yeah. So yeah, it's it makes me more curious. I'll have to ask on the lovely dashboard Discord as to what those numbers mean then, because it's neither positions, it's neither ELO lost or gained. So we'll gander. Well, I'll make some inquiries when we can. Alright, so we got 3 minutes till server goes live. I'm going to hit you guys with 3-minute ads, go on an intermission break. So take a breather, go to the washroom, grab a drink of water, whatever, and we will see you when server goes live. So this is gonna take a couple minutes. See you on the flip side. All right, guys, here we're getting back. Just waiting for the server to load up, and we will get going here. Come on.
Bash. So it is lovely dashboard that I use as the tower board. Forget all the apps. Yeah, it's a lovely dashboard that I use as a tower board. The lap information that you see at the top of the screen is one I created myself. The wheel pedals speed data that you see on the bottom is a different creator's sim hub, and then the camera is a CSP plugin for that. So yeah, I will just have to gander as to what those are. Okay, let's get in here. We're in qualifying, so let's get our setup, everything going, and away we go. Again, we've done one race here this week. Went pretty well. Qualified P4. Ended up winning.
Exit's clear. Stay behind the white line. We've got
Had a very
10
good race.
minutes to do the business.
Awesome. Appreciate it. Probably give it a go tomorrow.
Yellow flag. Watch out. Left side. Clear left.
So appreciate that, Fantasy, for popping in and leaving that for everybody to enjoy. Whoa, we understeered into that.
Okay, Kevin. We're seeing lots of rear locking.
I heard that smirk. Fortunately here this week, this is a track that is a cutter's haven. And I don't mean that by how much curb you can take, but rather how much people are cutting the track. Oh, and that reminds me, I've got to make some reports tomorrow or tonight from Tuesday's race. Hello, Rod.
Your skinny's okay.
Nice, you redeemed the skins okay.
Yellow flag.
For anybody who's not aware, that is the SRS skins exchange app that we used to use back in the day when SRS was a thing, where many of us raced, and so you would join the server, it would upload your custom liveries and download everybody else's that had custom liveries, and you get audio prompts, and that was one of them. Your skin is okay. Other ones where skins are ready, press the restart button. Go in, good luck, awesome, thanks. We will try our best. As the great Yoda would say, there is do or do not. There is no try.
Pole position.
That was perfect. I honestly had this question. I'm like, is Noli in here?
Yo, yo, yo.
Like, damn, Noli wasn't that funny.
Pretty funny. Good timing.
Yep.
Yellow flag.
Oh, we're currently P1. I don't feel like we did a great lap because we're 2 seconds off our BB. That was not the optimal line.
Watch your rear tyres, they're pretty cold.
Of course they're cold. Rear tires are decorations
Yellow
on
flag,
these cars.
caution. You're locking your right rear. 5 minutes remaining, 5 minutes left.
Alright, we're P2. That's 1 second off pace, but we're about to throw a delta down that's
You're
faster.
in pole.
That was 1.3 faster than our prior lap. Scuffed our lap.
You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 1. Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate. Car right side's clear.
Whee!
You've got half your fuel left. You're locking your right rear. Yellow flag.
Gonna run the outside here. Try and get more speed.
P2.
Oh, that timing line starts really early. Ah, the
Yellow flag.
lotion.
787 just redeemed lotion. Gotta keep it lubricated.
Yes, you do.
Sector 1 time is good. Yellow
Come
flag.
on, buddy.
Left side, clear left. Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
What was that? Whatever that was, I can't see it, so I don't know what that was. just yet. Oh, right. Thanks for the sub. Appreciate it. Mucho gracias.
Sector
I
2
went
is
with yellow
1.5
brakes.
off
'cause
the
I can.
pace.
Yellow brakes. Hey, there you go. Yellow's Ferrari yellow.
Yeah.
Nice, nice.
It was red. It was red or yellow, and I'm like, yellow's good.
Car left, clear left.
You know what? We're just gonna let some cars go here because I got them in at 20. Got the leader coming through. No sense in.
Yellow flag.
Okay.
Worries about you, mate. Tiny bit of aero damage, just ignore it. Fastest lap for Terran, 146.4. You're locking your right rear.
You could smash. That's all I know. I should have waited. Didn't figure this guy would be so slow coming out. So we're nearly a second off P1. And we're probably not going to make it with this.
Yellow flag.
I could change the color of my brake glow. Now that would be braking immersion.
How do you change the color of the brake glow?
There's like a DDS for
You're
it.
second
Oh,
off the
really?
sector 1.
DDS for everything.
side's
on
clear.
this
Damn.
car.
Yeah, that's out.
Alright, Kevin, we need to watch these track limits.
Cost $67. I don't think so.
P3.
All right, Bash, thanks for hanging out with us. Have a great night.
See you later. You're ducky.
That's the end of the session.
Bye.
P3.
We are P3. Damn, okay. See how things go. Oh. Am I the only one in the... No, there's... Okay, P1's in the Elantra. I'm in the Elantra.
Here we go, be ready.
P14's the Elantra. 16's the Elantra. It was a good mix. Solid, I'd say almost equally represented between the three cars from, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, let's go by car. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 Audis. From 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 Cupras, and 2, 4, 6, and 6 Elantras. Pretty cool. Nice to see. Nice to see a variety of cars being used. P14. Race clean, race hard. You'll earn some position. Just take her easy. Focus on your lines. You'll find speed. Let's Neil Nair cuts every corner gets P1. Well, I mean, clearly he didn't learn how to cut corners, not get a drive through, because he got a couple drive throughs on Tuesday. So, and then he also wrecked his car enough to have to get a new one. I didn't see if he was in this race. All right, I got 30 seconds. I wonder if there's a way to get the countdown down for you guys. I would like to be able to get some lights for you guys too. That'd be cool.
Green, green, green.
An okay start. Not the best, not the worst. Didn't want to push it too hard coming out of that corner, get a cut this early.
Nice start. Come on, Kevin.
Not sure if third or fourth is the play there. We overcooked it in that corner.
We're seeing lots of rear locking.
We are equal position between P2 and P4.
The guy in front is Taron.
Trying first gear out of that corner. See how that works.
Yellow flag. Caution. Car left. He's still there. He's still there. Clear left.
Oh, P1 is lagging.
You're locking your right rear. P3.
No. Come on.
On your right, clear right.
Unexplainable.
Yellow flag.
Yeah, that... I thought I fixed that type of issue.
Okay, Kevin, the next car is Cho.
So let's see if we can get our way back up to P3. We're in P9 right now.
Left side. Still there. Still there. Still there. Still there. Still there.
Not the
Hold
kind
your
of
line.
battle I want to get into. These guys were...
He's still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Clear left. Yellow flag.
Yeah, you hear the disconnect noise because OBS is set up just to get all desktop audio.
We're seeing lots of right rear
Oh,
lock-in.
not... So that one happened, like...
The car in front is Franklin.
That happened when I was fighting to bring the wheel back, and I think that's what happened last time, is just...
B9.
Alright. I think I'm done with this wheel. It's...
Is that just straight up at the start of the race?
A few minutes in. It's happened
No way.
twice. Again. What the fuck?
Damn.
We're just gonna turn off for a second.
Alright, Kevin, the next car is Martin.
Well, as the title said, gambling my ELO and LFM Dailies.
That's a new fastest lap for Terram, 146.3.
You're
Oh, okay. I can't race like this. I'm a hazard.
You've got cold tyres. We need
Let
to
me
get some
try
heat into
and
them.
lower my FFB here.
Damn. Maybe you should have done the unranked GT3 race, dude.
Yellow flag.
Apparently.
Damn it.
Right, the guy ahead of us is Bautista.
What would
The
Pickle
next
King
car
do,
is
dude?
Martin.
Ugh. Eat a cucumber.
Come on, head up. Keep your focus further down the track. 20 minutes remaining. You've got 20 minutes left. P21.
Like, how can I go through all of F4 and not have an issue? Yep, we're done. Guys, I can't race like this. I've lowered my FFB to 90%. It feels like poo-poo.
Damn.
Yeah, so I'm going to end the stream there because I can't finish this race. I can't truthfully go through the MX-5 with this going on. I think I've hit my limit with this wheel. And yeah, we'll see when I can get another one and go from there, because this is just not working out for me. Appreciate everybody hanging out with us tonight, and yeah, unfortunate way to end it. I didn't want it to go this way, man. I didn't want to go this way. So yeah, so I'll see you guys in chat tomorrow at some point during Adam's stream. Be sure to tune in for his. What time are you starting tomorrow morning, roughly? No commitment?
Should be roughly 9 a.m. our time.
9 a.m. our time?
For
Perfect.
the F4 donations,
Yeah.
F4 donations.
So 12 hours from now. So perfect.
Yeah, just about, yeah.
Just about there. All right. Well, I feel your pain on the donation side, because this one's going to hurt. I was ranked number 1, and we are getting P last. So
Oh, yeah.
yeah, this
yeah.
is gonna be a doozy. So thanks guys for tuning in and bearing with me through that bullshit. So have a good night. Ciao.
Really sad, man. Ciao, guys. Later.
Chegou a hora, a luz tá verde, o motor tá gritando, ninguém perde. Aí rei na pista, quem vai segurar? No limite do limite, pra ganhar e acelerar. Correndo, a Riri tá no gás, tá pegando fogo. Baixa o combustível mais um pouco. Correndo, espero que curtiu a transmissão. No limite, meu irmão, o pneu já foi, a gasolina quase zero. Faz a curva, faz o traçado sem desespero. É pushing the limit, a gente vai até o fim. Low fuel motorsport é a vida pra mim. A Riri tá no gás, tá pegando fogo. Baixa o combustível mais um pouco. Espero que curtiu a transmissão. No limite, meu irmão. Acelera, força na mão. Acelera. Só mais uma volta, pouquinho de gás. Já ri, senti, não olha pra trás. A Riri tá no gás, tá pegando fogo. Baixa o combustível mais um pouco. Espero que curtiu a transmissão. No limite, meu irmão. Acabou. É isso. Valeu pelo view. Aí, Raizinho, tamo junto. Até a próxima. Tchau.
Vem Eduardo Sá, alcançando o primeiro lugar aqui, Golden.